Hello! Chef Daddy 9000 here with Pete the Cat. Crayons rock. By Kimberley and James Dean. Fun inside cover. Pete the Cat. Crayons rock.
Can you give me that book?
I will give you the book to look at yourself after we are done reading it. This is our first time reading it here at the house, so let's enjoy it. So Pete loves his big box of groovy crayons. He loves to draw things like cars, trucks, flowers, and trees. And most of all, the big blue sea, or as we call it, the ocean. From rockin' red to cool cat blue, with a box of crayons, there's nothing Pete can't do. One day, Pete decides to draw something new. His friends. Using lots of colors is so much fun. Pete wanted to use everyone. He scribbled and drew a great big smile. His drawings were groovy and rockin' with style. Crayons rock! Pete was proud of the pictures he drew. He hoped his friends would dig them too. Pete shows Smiley Toad first. Smiley Toad said, "This doesn't look right. Those colors are way too bright." Well, for once, Smiley Toad is living up to his normal name. Pete thought, hey, no sweat. That's all right. The next one will be dynamite. Who's going to see next?
I know. Gus.
Pete showed Gus his picture too. Gus asked, "Who is this supposed to be? It doesn't really look like me." Pete thought, hey, no sweat. That's all right. The next one will be just right. Pete finally showed Callie her picture. Callie said, "This one is fine, but it feels like something's missing from mine." And everybody's a critic. Pete said, "What a mess! Bummer, I guess my drawings aren't the best." Pete started to frown. He put his crayons down. In art class, the teacher said, "Pete, what are you going to make?" "I don't know. I'm afraid of making a mistake." Pete looked around. Gus drew the coolest superheroes. Callie's flowers were awesome out of sight. Smiley's motorcycle was just right. Pete's heart sank. His paper was blank. The gang looked at Pete and said, "No sweat, it's all right. It doesn't have to be just right. Your art is cool because it's you. Your art is so unique. Grab your groovy box of crayons. Show us your technique."
Unique.
There you go. That's what friends are for. Unique. The teacher agreed. Art should be fun. Art is for everyone. From rockin' red to cool cat blue with a box of crayons, there's nothing you can't do. Pete smiled. There are no rules. It's no big deal. Art is about how it makes you feel. Pete loved his cool art. That's the one thing Pete knew. Suddenly, Pete knew exactly what to do. Instead of drawing them one by one, Pete drew the whole gang, just having fun. Look at that. A that's fun.
Unique.
Wow, way to go, Pete. That's a rockin' masterpiece. Smiley Toad, Gus, and Callie agreed. Pete's picture was off the charts. See, that's the groovy thing about art. Oh, look at that. Now we're all playing in a groovy band. The best art comes from the heart. Crayons rock. There we go. Now we're doing art time with all the friends. Like we like to do, doing art together as a group. And that is all for Pizza Cat, Crayons Rock.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.